Hey guys, in this video, just for guidance, for you to make your own precedence diagram. Let's do some exercise. Let's say we have this example, a job here, a list of job activity with their precedence. So, what you want to do is first, head on to your web browser for your assignment. But in the exam, you need to draw uh, manually. So for example, in this example, we have 6 job activity. So as we discussed before, uh, you need to start with the start activity and then one final end activity, finish activity. First, what you're going to want to do is make your own job. I mean, uh, your network job activity, so that you can fill in the square with each uh, item. Example, we have at the top we have this here early start, activity in this early finish. Then we also put this at the bottom, so you make it as a group. So there you have it. Your first activity is start. First one is start. The activity 0, duration is also 0. Then the early start will be 0, early finish will also be 0. So next is your second activity, which is the preliminaries. So preliminaries, the duration is 30 days. 30 days. Then your ID will be number 1 or 10. Then start at 0, then will finish at 30. So you can add your arrow there. So next is the reinforced concrete work, which is reinforced concrete work has the precedence of preliminaries. So the precedence is preliminaries. So you can put it here. Is your reinforced concrete work. You can connect your network there. So this item will be task number 2, the duration of 240 days. So you start at 30, so you end at 270. The next one is infrastructure work. Infrastructure work, we can add more here. Your infrastructure work, the precedence also preliminaries. Duration is 200, so the duration is 200. This is task number 30. So you also start from preliminaries. So the start date will be 30, then the end date will be 230. So the next one is M&E works. So M&E works has a preliminary of number 2, which is reinforced concrete works. Let's put a name here. So it is connected here. Number 2, the duration is 80 days. So the job activity is 40. So your start date will be the end date of 270 of the precedence. So you start your M&E work at day 270. Then we finish at 350 after 80 days of work. Next is the architectural work. Architectural work. So architectural work. Precedent is number 3, activity number 3, which is infrastructure work. So the infrastructure work connected to architectural work. It's activity number 50. So the start date will be 2:30 based on the early finish of infrastructure work. And the duration is 100 days. So your early finish is 330. So lastly, you have this final inspection and handing over. So your final inspection and handing over will be activity 60. The duration of 3 days. So let me make this a group first. Then final inspection is connected to activity 1, 4, and 5, which is activity preliminaries, M&E works, and architectural works. So preliminaries, architectural works, and M&E works. Having problem here with the arrow. So there you have it. Complete network diagram. Not yet. We need to add one more thing, which is the finish activity 70, so that we can do calculation. So this one starts at the latest. So we need to start at 350. Later 350, as this is your latest, the largest date. You can only start after how many work has finished. So your finish date will be 353. And here is 353. Here is 353. There you have it, your complete precedence diagram with early start and early finish. So next we want to do the late start and late finish. So we put here the late start, late finish. So this will be your late finish, late start. The late start of the succeeding from the late finish of the preceding activity. This is your late finish. Your late start will be same. This late start will be your late start for preceding activity, which is 350 minus 100 is 250. 250 minus duration, then you get your later start. So this is will be the same. 350 270. So coming at the bottom here 250. So this day 250 will be your latest finish. Hence your latest start is at day 50. This is your 270 minus 240 will be your day 30. Then continue here. You take the biggest, you take the smallest, the least. So it will be either 30 or 50. So the smallest one is 30. So that you don't drag the work. If you start at 50, then reinforced concrete work will be delayed. So you need to start at 30. But infrastructure work can start at day 50. This will be day 30. Then this will be your day 0. Day 0. So basically, as you can see, just a brief introduction on float. So as you can see, some of the activities are similar, the late start and late finish, like these two activity here and these preliminaries. So this shows that all these activities that have similar late start late finish indicates that these activities are the critical path. You cannot delay, you don't have float for this activity, but you do have float for activity of infrastructure work and architectural work. So you have float for here. So next we're gonna take a look on what is float and how to calculate the total float. So I hope this helps you in preparing your uh, uh, completing your assignment, given assignment 1, and what you need to do is export as JPEG, and then set light what assignment. So this is your completed assignment. Let's say this is your assignment 1. Hope this helps you in preparing your work. That's all. Thank you very much for listening.